Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you smart trading even when you have nothing. How did Snap play out? And how is Mark Melnick's #1 stock of the year doing today? We'll be going over that and more precise daily stock levels, our game plan in Forex, as well as our full stock analysis. I am Mark Melnick, and this is the Newsbeat Show. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Newsbeat Show. We have a lot of cool things to talk about today, despite having nothing today. We do have how one of our earnings names, how did Snap play out today? We're going to go over that. We're also going to go over my #1 stock of 2018. They reported earnings, and we're going to go into those earnings and a lot more as well. So we're going to talk about smart trading. So today was one of the rare days. Today was one of the rare days where you'll actually notice that I didn't actually have anything this morning that made my upgrade or downgrade list. And a lot of people said, Mark, I've never seen this before. And I'm like, it happens 1, 2, 3 times a year, if that much, where I look across every analyst on Wall Street and I'm like, I don't like anything. And that actually ended up happening today. And it ended up looking like this. I have no upgrades or downgrades I like. I have no upgrades or downgrades I like today. So that is pretty much how that panned out. So what did we do? Was there anything that we could have potentially made money on? Is there anything that we could have traded? And the answer is yes. And I'm just going to go over, one of our winning trades. It was to me, very low conviction day, but just simply applying the very consistent high five strategy, we were able to call a breakout in WIBO. WIBO was WB. The stock opened up 89.11, hit $90, plummeted $7.50. This is a big, big, big move. Plummeted. So what do we do with our high five strategy? We cannot make it simpler. And as a matter of fact, I'm even going to make it simpler for you guys because I'm going to actually create videos that teach you these things. And don't worry, this is just, ladies and gentlemen, the floodgates are opening. It's like, and what squeezed out was the one and done in high five strategy. Bam! And it's going to open up. And we're going to have the most consistent strategies on Wall Street. It's a way that you could create alpha every day. Ways that I could help you, whether you're part of the room or not. Yes, it's a lot easier when you're part of the room. I get that. But even if you don't want to join and you just want to watch the Newsbeat Show and garner value, I'm here for you, aren't I? So very simply, we're applying the high five strategy. Newsbeat Show number 129. You could look that up on YouTube or Facebook if you want to go into a full video on it. We talk about it enough. We're waiting for the test of the exponential 8. That's the yellow line right here. That's the little yellow piece of dental floss that was thrown across the screen here. And you can see we hit it right over here at 9:45. So as soon as this bar closes, we're looking for the breakout of a top of a candle. Stock popped a little here. Did we buy it yet? No, of course not. You haven't broken a 5-minute high. Did you break the prior 5-minute high here? Nope, you missed it. How about here? Nope, you missed it. How about here? Nope, you missed it. And then bang, in real time, I'm basically saying, not basically, I am saying in the room, guys, when the stock is at 82.90, I'm like, guys, if this thing breaks 83.38, which is the 5-minute high from 10 o'clock a.m. to 10:05 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I said, if we're breaking 83.38, I'm going to buy some. I'm going to buy WIBO. So the stock's 82.90, and I'm already telling you, like, I have my finger like this ready to buy. And then what happens? We go up. All right, guys, I bought here. Stock runs to 84.66, jumps $1.28 in less than 10 minutes. $1.28 in less than 10 minutes. Cha-ching. Easy enough. I sold my position. You know what I said at that point? I'm selling 85% of my position here. If it goes down a little, I'll throw the rest at a break even, minor loss, but it's on the house's money. The truth is, I had no idea if WIBO would have even shut. And let's talk Captain Hindsight, which we gave you the trade in real time. That wasn't the Captain Hindsight part. But let's talk about Captain Maybe over here. Well, maybe Weibo would have actually kept grinding up towards stay highs. And if that happened, I would have had 15% of my position. You think I'm going to cry myself a river? I had absolutely nothing today. That's why I came in the room and I'm like, today's a very low conviction day. Don't blow up. You take a little loss today, you're up a little. I'm up less than a couple $100 today, trading less than a couple $100, and I'm thrilled. And look at the exuberance in my voice. Look how passionate I am. And honestly, there was another reason for that passion as well. So it wasn't just that, but I was very happy with the way I traded today. Let's talk about the one. There was another gain I took today. I traded Weibo, but let's talk about the one loss I took today. I want to talk about what that looks like. So I was looking to buy Fossil today on the high five strategy. Hits right over here on the exponential 8. After being up to 29.59, starts plunging, decimation. Goes from 29.59 all the way down to 22.77. Drops $7, a $29 stock. This is a 5-minute chart, not even a daily, which would definitely define decimation. Did you break the 5-minute high here? No, 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 no. Yes. So I bought right here. I'm like, guys, if we break 24.19, I'm buying in. I bought in. The stock got as high as 24.47. That could have given me potentially 28 cents or about a quarter. I did not take that quarter. I was hoping we would move higher. Then it ended up just pulling down here, broke underneath 24, went a little lower, and I threw the position out for a loss. And even with that being said, I understand that I will be comfortable losing money like that every time. Every time. Am I up money today? Hell yeah, I'm up money today. But looking at that trade, I'm proud of the way I handled it. I waited patiently while so many other traders in other rooms, I know tens of thousands of traders probably. That's a made up number. I don't even know. Like, I have so many traders in my contact list. It's mind numbing how many traders you meet, after being a broadcaster since 2007, 11 years as a broadcaster. I started trading in 1999, so you could imagine how many people I've met over the years. And I tell them every time, I'm like, you apply consistent methodologies. Apply these consistent methodologies, and you will make it. And you will make it. So, how did Snap play out today? Well, let's go over it. For the people who took it, the vast majority of them I spoke to made money. So it opened up at 12.77. What I was trying to do was I was trying to be cute this morning. I ended up bidding like 32 cents for the 12.50 puts and the $13 calls, and I raised my bid to 38. I didn't want to pay. I didn't want to pay 40, 45 cents like I should have, which was rather, in hindsight, I don't want to use the word idiotic because I don't think there's anything wrong being stubborn in the market. Like for me, most of the time, and this goes for forget about this trade for a second. I'm gonna go right back to it. You would rather be stubborn in the market. You would rather wait for your fill than chase your fill if that is your strategy. Like you don't really need to be the first person in line. And I know we're so infamous recently for nailing the day lows and buying at the dead bottom of the range. And yes, we can still do that from, time to time here, but making money consistently, entries are paramount to your success. If you buy a stock and you're up money immediately, like on the Weibo, I spoke to someone who made 50 cents. They're like, Mark, I could have caught a dollar and change it. Da, da, da. I'm like, who cares? It doesn't matter. What if you caught 25 cents or 50 cents or 75 cents? Who cares? You're up money. That's all that matters. And the thing is, generally, I say generally because I rarely trade Weibo. It's only because there was earnings today and there was massive volume. It's not a name I generally trade. And as you can see, actually it does do decent volume, million or two. I just rarely trade it. Did 6.7 million shares today. Now, if I showed you this chart and I told you I made money buying it, you'd be like, what? You look at the daily chart, you see this big bearish red engulfing bar. But yeah, if you were part of it right over here for this little moment in time, you would have been able to make money with us in the room. I waited for like I think I caught like I was selling over 84 bucks, so maybe I caught over 70 cents, and it ran $1.28. So like for me, I made a little better than half of the range. Like to me, I'm like That's it. I'm fine with that. Let Weibo do whatever it needs to do. The bottom line is we're making money like every day off these strategies if you can remain intelligent about them. Now, today was a very awkward day. Today was a very awkward day where I actually didn't like anything. That's like, again, if it happens one, two, three times a year, that's how often it happens, where I don't like what one analyst on Wall Street has to say. So already I'm pulling back, I'm tearing down, I'm reducing my share size. And in hindsight, if I teared up here in Weibo and slammed it, would have I crushed it? Sure. And at the same time, if I teared up and slammed in Fossil, would have I gotten crushed? Um, I wouldn't say I would have gotten crushed, but I would have taken a nice loss. I would have taken a full loss on the position, so it's not like I would have gotten there. So back to Snap. For those who actually took it early, I said pay a dollar or less, right? A lot of you guys ended up paying 40 cents, 45 cents. It was much less. And what that did is it created a situation where Snap fell to 12.05. I think that spread was up like 60, 70% at one point. And honestly, that was your moment to like snap out of it and take it. Now, there's some of you who are still in the position. The truth is, you're probably up a little bit of money right now. Not a lot, but you're probably up a little bit of money right now in Snap. There's a good chance it's going to give you follow through tomorrow off of this open. And congratulations to those who did play it. I ended up missing it this morning because I was trying to be cute and I was trying to fight for my fill. No regrets, no regrets. I would rather have that mentality pushing forward, and that will keep me in the upper million, 100,000th of 1% in the world in consistent traders. I'll remain there by being stubborn, and I'm going to drag all of you guys up there with me. A lot of you guys are already there. We're not done. We have to get everybody up there with us because we are destroying these algorithms on Wall Street. Do you guys want to know how Mark Melnick's number one stock of the year is doing? It's a stock in which I purchased, in which I never sold. What is that stock? What is that stock? Sale. And I know a lot of you guys want to know my opinion on Sale Point because I told you guys it was going to crush on earnings. And it's trading at 29.20, ladies and gentlemen. That's an all-time high. Now, if you remember, I'll take you back a little. I'll take you back a little. If you remember, I labeled it as my number one stock of the year, my favorite stock of the year, and I'll show you. I'm just coming out right off my yearly report here. My favorite stock of 2018. Again, I do this the last day of December, first day of January, every year before the first day of trading. The first day of trading is in January 1st. It's like January 2nd. So I send it out before the first day of trading in the year, and I write a full report. And this was my favorite stock. It still is my favorite stock of 2013. The current price when we called it out was $14.50. The beginning of the year. Look, I'll show you. And now I'm going to give you the follow through and talk about it. So right over here on January 2nd, it opened up at 14.49 and it closed at 14.36. That was on January 2nd. It closed on 14.50 in December. So actually that's why I came with the 14.50 number because I sent it before the year began. And you could just see here on December 29, 2017, which was the last trading day of last year, the stock, you could see in the top left, closed at $14.50. So that's where the number came from. And I labeled it as my favorite stock of 2018. First target, $30. I want to start talking about the second target. Now, even though the first target didn't hit, it's close enough where it warrants me discussing it. It warrants me discussing it because, I mean, I'll take a random guess between the potential hedge fund managers and traders in this room. I'm making this number up. I would say we have about 7, 8, 9, 10% of the float. I made it up. I have no idea what we have. That's a completely made up number. Why? Because I don't have access to any of your trading accounts. Obviously, I'm obviously making the number up. So that was my guess, just based on people who were, telling me some positions. And this is a $2.252 billion market cap. $2.25 billion market cap. So I say, let's say 2.25 billion. Let's do a little bit of math here. And again, there are people in this room who are up a lot more money on this than me. Not many, but there are people in this room who are up like who make my P&L look non-existent compared to theirs. Is this 2.25 billion? Yeah, right. 2.25 billion. Did I do that right? Million, 10 million, 100. Yeah, 2.25 billion. And let's say 7%. 0.07. 657 million dollars. Total guess. I'm admitting to you I'm making that number up, but that's about right. I would say. I wouldn't be surprised if it's up or down from there, like making it up. Again, I'm telling you I'm making it up. I'm not claiming that that's a fact. It's a guesstimate. Think about that for a moment. So, with this being my favorite name of the year, we have an all-time high of 29.16 after hours right now, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, this is not official because it actually hit 29.32. Sale is poised to open up at all poised. Maybe it doesn't. See, I don't even know if it will open up at all-time highs tomorrow morning, but it's poised to open up at all-time highs. Now, everybody asked me my opinion. Yes, I am very biased in my name. It's my favorite name. Imagine I said earnings are going to suck. What the hell would that be? Let's talk about the numbers. 3 cents versus the consensus loss of 2 cents. Congratulations, Wall Street analysts. You thought it was going to lose 2 cents a share. It made 3 cents a share. You thought they were going to earn $49.98 million. They made $54.6 million. Their sale at $29.81, printing right now as we're speaking, live in this broadcast. There's $29.81 on sale. They see adjusted earnings per share of a loss of 2 cents to a loss of 1 cent. That is better than the median loss of 2 cents a share. They see Q3 revenue 54.5 million to 55.5 million. That's better than the 53.17 million a share. They raised their fiscal year 18 adjusted earnings per share view 12 to 14 cents, which is higher than their 7 to 9 cents, which was higher than what the Wall Street analysts expected. So you have the Wall Street analyst number over here. They came out, said, we're going to make it over here. And they're coming out after the earnings and say, we're changing our mind. We're going to bring it up here. This company, and this is all my opinion, I don't give stock picks or recommendation advice. This company, in my humble opinion, is going to take over the industry when it comes to internet security. Even in a down market, these companies need internet security. Believe me, if the Nasdaq loses 20% of its value, if the Dow Jones loses 20% of its volume, you're not going to have these big banks saying, okay, well, let's just get rid of all our firewalls and all our internet security because now we'll just let people hack us. That we can't afford anymore. What are the odds of that happening? Tell me. I know what some of you are thinking. After you saw Elon Musk's tweet last night, you're probably sitting there thinking, Mark, anything is possible. I don't know at this point. I don't know at this point, Mark. Anything is possible after I saw what Elon Musk tweeted. So yesterday, speaking of which, our first reaction to here is, oh my God, there's going to be a class action lawsuit. This is going to be an SEC investigation into Elon Musk. That is illegal. And I'm not a lawyer. And I admitted that. I'm like, guys, I'm not a lawyer, but I know when something smells fishy, you know? I am not an accountant, but I know when something isn't adding up correctly. Okay? The SEC is examining whether Elon Musk's statements in a tweet were truthful. And that's also exactly what I said. I said he better have a hardcore offer. So you know what Elon Musk is doing right now? He's speaking to a bunch of people, say, yo, 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 come here, bro, yo, 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 yo. You want to buy my shares for 420? I won't even sell to you. Just come over here right now. I'm going to, I'll make up whatever I need because if this SEC investigation goes through, that is me pumping my own stock. And when I am pumping my own stock, I'm comparable to Enron. I'm comparable to Enron if you're doing stuff like that. So then it came out that Elon Musk was talking to SoftBank for an investment. That was the Japanese company that they take a stake in Nvidia, right? SoftBank, something Sun, SON, I think that was the name of the CEO of SoftBank, and he invested in Nvidia. Carl Icahn says he has zero thoughts on Tesla. I find that funny. Zero thoughts on Tesla. So, how is sale pairing up towards other investments? Ladies and gentlemen, our sale call is up 100% since the beginning of the year. There was once coffee in this mug. It's completely empty, as you can see. I'm going to pretend it's some alcoholic beverage of your imagination. Cheers. Burp. 100%. Masa-san is the name of the dude. Yeah, son, I didn't remember his first name. Masa-san is the dude who he also did 20 million in Baba. Okay, thank you for that. So here are my thoughts on sale. It's underpriced. I know. Believe me, I don't like being that person coming to you with a stock that is at all-time highs and saying it's underpriced. I get it. It's my favorite stock. I am biased. I am very biased. I admit it. You see this though? This is what's going to change. You see this over here? The P/E ratio says not available. Earnings per share, they're losing 42 cents a share. Ladies and gentlemen, SailPoint just became a profitable company. It has a $2 billion market cap. Where can it go from here? Do you think a 3 billion market cap is out of the question? Again, my humble biased thoughts and opinion. Again, I would never give stock picks or recommendation advice. Nothing I ever say should be misconstrued as such. I think that's modest. I think a $3 billion market cap is modest in sale point. And yeah, I'm coming out after the fact that they're gapping up. To me, it's not about the stock gapping. Let's say the stock opened up flat. Nothing changed with my tone. If you listen to any video I've ever talked about with sale, nothing has ever changed in my tone. They are destroying what Wall Street thought of. But the key thing of why I even like this stock more now, I hate to say I like it more. I have zero plans on ever buying another single share. I bought it within the first week of the IPO, as you guys already know, alongside of Stitch Fix, as you guys already know. But the sell point over here, um, the difference is right over here. It's hard to read, but I'll read it for you. Um, they made 3 cents a share versus the loss of two. That is what's going to take this company to the next level. Because now you're dealing with a software company who's bleeding money. Now they're at the point where all the investments they made in creating the product, servicing the product, and everything they do, they have enough customers where it makes sense. Unlike Elon Musk, where it doesn't really matter how many cars he sells, he just loses more money. The exact opposite is true with SailPoint. SailPoint makes money. So what SailPoint does is their primary function is to provide multi-factor authentication. It appears to have been growing rapidly and was widely thought to be ready for an initial public offering, coming out of uh, how a Canaccord analyst views an acquisition of Duo by Cisco, which was another company like this where they do multi-layer authentication. Am I saying that word right? Yeah, authentication. Sounds like I like authentication. I don't know, brain fart. But between between what I hear and between the things that I see with SailPoint, I think my $45 target is achievable and modest. Again, I don't give stock picks. I'm not a Wall Street analyst. I don't get paid to tell you this at all. But that's where I'm looking to hold for. So just to be clear, I will not sell a single share of sale tomorrow unless it goes to like 45 bucks. I'm not selling a single share of sale. Don't. I'm not selling sale. I will not have a sale in sale. Sale is not for sale. It's at all-time highs. There's no discount on it. Now that our puns are over, how about our precise daily stock levels? Right over here. Get all the support and resistance. All of it. All of it, all of it, all of it. The Qs, spiders, IWM, Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, Google. Why are these levels important? Well, if you remember the levels from yesterday, we gave you 181.12 on the Qs as support. Now, these levels rarely hit, but when they do, they tend to be pretty damn accurate. So we gave you 181.12 as support for the triple Qs. Today's low, 181.06. Value? Always keep these levels by your table and use them for reference point. Every single day, you'll never know when you need them. That's why I spend all the time creating it for you. How about my Forex trades? Do you guys want to know? I'm in a US dollar Canadian position. I did get filled on that one, so it's above the gray line. Obviously, don't copy that one. Right now, it's showing down $175 for 6 standard lots on my live position right now. That ding was me logging into my my forex trading platform. But here are my new trades. Just two of them. You got to buy in Great Britain pound Aussie dollar. You got to sell in New Zealand US dollar. You got the price right here of exactly where I'm trying to buy this one and short this one. Up to 5 decimal places out. These are live pending orders that I put in right before I speak to you guys. Here's my stop loss in case I get filled and I'm wrong. Here's my take profit in case I get filled and I'm right. Now, please don't copy this US dollar Canadian position. This was from yesterday's Forex plays, and it's filled, and it's live, and my stop loss hasn't hit, and my take profit hasn't hit, so I'm sitting here in a live open position. These are the two new orders. I canceled all the orders that did not get filled, and I put in new ones, and they're right over there. So, I want to know your opinion before we wrap this up. I'm trying to bring you the most consistent algorithmic strategies that I can find and bring them to you. Now, recently we've been having a vote for what you would like to see. And what I want to also open up to you is sort of a mentality. Maybe you've noticed something in the market, something that happens statistically frequently. You don't have the exact numbers for how often it happens or how often it works, but you would be curious to see how effective that strategy is. That's how I find all these strategies, these lovely strategies like the one and done and the high five. This is where I find these strategies for you. It's because I do my research, I do my homework, and I figure them out. But maybe you notice something. If you do, email me. Maybe I can help you turn it into something. Not only that, when we turn it into something bigger, everyone benefits. We're here to really help you. We're here to really take your trading to that next level. And I know, not even humbly, forget about I humbly feel that way. I know that if you are pushing down this same road with me, I know it is in you to become a successful trader, and I know that you can do it. And I have the utmost faith and confidence in you, and we will go on this road together. I know. I'm already there. I'm already on that road. I am phenomenally consistent, and I keep looking at ways to bring you that consistency and to even increase my own consistency because guess what? The road never ends. As long as you're on this road as a trader, you'll keep making money. You'll want to do this job for the rest of your life. The traders who quit trading are the traders who burn out with subpar, inconsistent strategies, even if they make money or not. I'm not even saying you're losing money if you're doing inconsistent strategies. I'm saying you're on a ticking time bomb and you're going to blow out soon and you're not going to be able to be in the market that long. There's a reason why I've been in the market for 19 years. It's because I do look for consistency as my number one objective over money, and then the money just comes with it. You see that? See, if I look at the money, you don't make it. If you look at consistency, you make more than the money that you were looking for. You'll make more than all that money for yourself to take. And that's the level in which I'm trying to get you. There's a reason why we try to be the most consistent trading broadcast in the nation. That is an opinion. And here's a fact for you. We are the fastest growing trading room in the nation. Happy trading, make money. We'll see you guys next time on the Newsbeat Live trading broadcast. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening.